Alright. Long time since I've done a live stream. I just want to say, I love these candies. And I can't get enough of them, man. So we're finishing this up today. Let me put my music on low. No, I'm listening to my own music. You guys have rain, relaxing rain. Yeah, I just need to focus. I can't listen to words right now. Alright, it's 5:54. So it's like what, rush hour? I don't know. Could be. Yes. I think it is rush hour. So this is where we left off. And I'm back now. I'm back because I can't sleep. And it hurts. It hurts. If you hear that in the background, that's just my chair squeaking. So last time we added the marker stuff here. Here we go. Here's the marker stuff. The gray hair. And I was really trying to figure out how on earth do I harmonize all these colors, because there's just so many colors here. And I added this black. Because I messed up, I think. It's supposed to be like this gradient here, but I messed up, so I just made it black. But you know, I think it looks okay, because I added black everywhere else. There's like a little bit of black here, a little bit black here, black here, black here, black here. I like to keep things consistent like that. Let me look at the chat. The chat here, because it's important that I see that. If I could sell these, that'd be great. I might make prints, but I don't know. Intuition's guiding me, you know, but like, it's alright. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Alright. So I kept everything written down to look at, like what colors and stuff, swatches. Because it's really annoying. It's actually super annoying trying to redo colors and you forget which colors you used. So, I actually need to test some things out, because I do have some crayons I might want to use over the marker. It's just a bit challenging. It's a lot of problem solving, really. That's how it is. And I'm opening the zipper to the marker thing. Where's the color black? So here's the black. I've been feeling a lot better in general. There's more ontological sovereignty that I'm operating from, and it feels really good. I wish I could bring this closer. My whole setup is just very awkward. It's very awkward. And I wish I could just give it to you like right here, like point blank, but it's always going to be slanted. So here's the thing. Patience and planning takes a lot of masculine energy, so I don't want to do that. That doesn't make it fun. So instead, we're going to do intuitive and maybe make some mistakes, but that's how creativity works. And I think that would make it a lot more fun, right? So I will be right back. Just for a few seconds. I need to grab some crayons because I want to see what I can do with them here. I kind of want to create more of a gradient, but it might be hard because I need colors. I need grays that are like closer to black, but it feels like it's too stark because I'm trying to see like what do I have to work with here, and I'm like I'd rather have something smooth, but if I can't get a smooth gradient, I think it's possible I could, but I have to move really fast. I would have to move very fast. And in fact, I might need a new note card. I'm going to be testing markers right now. There you go. Let me double check. Let me see if the stream's working. No one's in here yet. Maybe, just maybe, I'll figure out a way how to do streaming a certain way so that way it's not a surprise to you guys, but because I know there's a thing I can do, but I'm just not good at scheduling because everything's impromptu. Alright, hold on. I can't use this yet. I needed a cool gray. Here's a cool gray. Here's a cool gray. Warm gray. Here's a cool gray. What's this? No. Alright, here's what we got. These are pretty close to each other. I don't know. Let me write them down. So here's our black, and I know you guys won't be able to see it right now, but again, it's just I just can't, you know, like it's just annoying trying to get everything in frame. This is 120, and this is how it works. This is CG5 cool gray. Oh shit. Yes, it's my dyslexia. Okay, that's interesting. This is CG4. Okay. Alright, that's nice. Here is CG3. Again, this messes up the lettering. And then instead of writing a G, I wrote down a 5. So that's what we got. Looks pretty cool, huh? Right? I agree. Alright. So let me try something. Let me see. So the trick is that you get all the alcohol on the marker, so that way it's wet. And then you could try to blend it a little bit, but I don't know if it'll do it. No. It's close. I mean, it's close. I think maybe if we just add more layers to it once it dries, we'll probably figure itself out. And if not, it's okay. We'll always figure it out. We'll always figure it out. Hey. Hey, Mark. Welcome. Alright, cool. So let's get started. Not that way. We're not going to get started that way. We'll get started this way. I have to be very, very careful here because of the red line. Let me bring this closer, because I'm going to be working in a spot. And Mark, I'm glad you're here, because when I'm done, if you're around, I might do a tarot reading for you during the live stream. It doesn't have to be on the live stream, but I mean, it's more convenient. So, yeah. I like this. This is good. I like this color. Yeah, you're welcome. I had a really awesome dream today. I dreamt that I was a ghost and I was messing with people, and it was so funny. It was really funny. It was so funny. I actually felt like what it felt like to be a ghost, and like to know you're a ghost. It's so funny. I guess, you know. It was really awesome. It was super awesome. Like, it really was that awesome. I have yet to explore the depth and meaning of that. Because I wonder if that was just like, what's it called? If it was just magic I did, because I did ask for a paranormal experience, but I didn't think like I would be the paranormal experience. Yeah. Because I've done it before, you know. I've done magic like that before, but I got a completely different outcome. You know, so I was kind of expecting like maybe the same thing would happen again, but no. But anyway, it was really fun though. It was really fun. So funny. If that's how the magic works, I'm so intrigued, you know. The angels have a sense of humor. I wonder if I did it the right way. I'm not sure. Excuse me. Yeah, this was CG3, and I think I did use CG3, but I don't know if I feel like I did. And I guess CG3 is like really close to CG4. I can't really make more videos yet. I just don't have the energy to it, and it's just my masculine energies. It's healing. It's healing for sure. But with PTSD and all that shit, it's just, it's challenging, but I'm doing a lot better. And I'm very excited, you know, because like masculine energy is like what can actually build things and be repetitive and make things, and nowadays it's more like I'm in alignment and I'm just trying to be without resistance, and not let my limitations, like, I guess, what's the word? What's the phrasing I'm using? It's like I won't let my limitations turn into moral indictment, because that's what I used to do. It's just people gaslighting me. And that really hurt my ontological identity. What's going on here? Alright, this is CG3. Yes, this is the one I wanted. So I decided to go darker here on this part of the art because I felt like it needed more balance. I have no idea what that is right there. Oh yeah, and I got some new tarot cards. I got like, I think 5 new ones or so. Thanks to your donation, by the way. I got some that I really wanted for a while. Your donation back in, what, December, I believe? One of them I had to send back because the seller was not being honest with what they were selling. Freaking makes me upset a bit. So I had to return it. And then I'm waiting for my money back on the return. I wanted to get some oracles that I felt like were better, because I do have some, but it's just I'm really picky with the oracle cards that I work with, because I want some that actually provide more guidebook details rather than, you know, like if it's too overly simple. I know once my nervous system settles more, my intuition will go back online. I actually felt a little bit like sometimes I have these moments of where my nervous system is more regulated, and like when I look at my tarot cards in that condition, I'm like, holy shit! Like the cards are speaking to me. Like I actually feel it. Like it was interesting. I was like, oh wow, like. That's the way I would rather prefer to read cards, is through like intuition and stuff. But that was so cool. It's like I actually felt intuition that way, and it's just so instant, you know. And then I was just like, oh really? This is actually where intuition comes from. It comes from an open heart and a regulated nervous system this whole time. That makes sense. Not saying that I don't have intuition or that it's completely cut off, because that's not true. It's just that I actually catch these glimpses of what's possible, and that happens to me often. Or I have these like really awesome experiences, and then it's like I can't really replicate them. Okay, that was CG3. I need CG, not 5. I need CG4 or CG5. CG4 is really close to CG5, but is this CG5 or is this... It's hard for me to tell the difference between them sometimes. This is CG5, so this is supposed to be a darker gray. Okay, yeah. Alright, cool. But anyway, as the nervous system begins to heal, the heart starts to open, and that's where all the magic gets unified, is through the heart. And then the intuition turns on, the abundance turns on. Like, you don't really need to rely so much on masculine energy, and it's absolutely beautiful. Oh my god. Like, you don't need to rely on so much mental work and calculating and planning, and like your whole sense of relating to yourself changes, and you actually like see yourself more for what you actually are, rather than thinking that there's something that needs to be done to you, right? Or that there's things you need to do. Alright, be right back. Okay, it's fine. CG4, CG5. Where was I drawing? Where was I drawing? Was it right here? Okay. That's where it was. Oops. What is going on? Oh yeah, I have the thing here. Let me turn the chat box off, like, on the screen. That way you can see. I didn't realize that was there. I'm sorry, guys. I hope that wasn't annoying. Yeah, because, like, I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing, right? So. Alright, the colors are going to look better once I zoom out. Right now it looks like everything's like too close to each other, but I promise you it's not. I need black again. Black. To be very careful here because the line work is so thin, and this marker is much bigger. Maybe I will zoom out. I guess I could, because marker is easier to see. When I'm doing color pencil, it's hard for you guys to see like what I'm doing. There you go. Because the color shows up better with marker. than color pencil. Color pencil I have to do lots of layers, and it's just constantly drawing over the same spot until the pigment layers up. I imagine I might be streaming for a while. The nerve pain in my feet and legs are very distracting. And it's not dark enough. I don't want to go out for a walk yet. Dark enough outside. I think the black hair looks really nice. I'm making considerations how I want this to turn out. Welcome back. Yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. There we go. Alright. And then CG5. I never use the chisel point. I don't like it. I need CG5 here. I think once I'm done coloring all of the white areas, I'll probably start either doing color pencil on them or crayon on them. CG4. Oh shit, it's the same one as that. Fuck. It's alright, I'll figure it out. I should have used CG3. It's alright. Okay. Do I want to leave that blank or no? No, I don't think so. Let me zoom out even further so you can see what it's looking like now. There you go. So that was CG, I need CG4. Do I want to use CG4? I guess I will. I guess I am. I'm already doing it. CG4. Yeah, I guess that's it. I just want CG4. I guess I could add more. Guess I could add more to it. Cool. I like it. I like the way it looks. Alright. This I want to be CG3. Full gray 3. Fine tip. Is the rain noise too loud or is it okay? Rain noise is great, awesome. But it's royalty free, so that's why I'm using it. There's other kinds of royalty free music. I personally just don't like them. It's just not my style of music. Also, I think rain might be better for the vibes. For the vibes. CG5, I need CG4 color than this last spot. Okay, this is CG4, okay. Nice. So the black here is a little bit heavy. Marker wise, it's okay. I have an idea. I think. I don't know. Yeah, I think that would work. I think my idea is gonna work. So I'm just gonna trace all around the other blue-gray areas here. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Yes, but very carefully. I'm gonna need a lot of light. Let me turn on my light. I have an extra light here because I'm gonna need that to really see what I'm doing. There's like a very, very fine line. And I don't wanna mess it up. So this is going to allow the gray to pop more, and if there's more black incorporated into the overall image, then there's going to be a lot more color rhythm, which is very important. That way nothing's unbalanced. I'm trying my best to keep this red here, but I may not be able to. I'm trying. See if I can do a better job. Yeah, in fact, maybe I should use a different marker. I don't think I have a thinner black marker with me. Very meticulous work right here. But once this is done, it's really going to change the overall impact of the artwork itself. Trust me. It's going to really transform it. It's just going to be a little bit slow. You have to be very precise. keep going. This better be worth it is all I'm saying. I think it will be. But it's just really, really, really slow. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I forgot this part. What else? Oh yeah, I need this side. There's already not a lot of space. I'm gonna make it though, I'm gonna make it. Everything's gonna be okay, I swear. I swear it's gonna be alright. There we go. You like that song, A-OK? What song? The rain song? I forgot what I was doing. Forgot what I was doing. That's fun. I don't need to remember. Mental energy. Alright, what else? Oh, yeah, I forgot this one. I don't know, should I don't think I should because it's already there. You know what? Hold on. No. Maybe I'll use blue instead to set off the black. I need a very interesting blue. What kind of blue? This is brilliant blue, but I think a cobalt blue would be really awesome. Because we already have a very vibrant hue of blue on the page of the colored pencil, so this might help balance it a bit. I've seen videos where somebody notices that their spouse is cheating or girlfriend or boyfriend is cheating, and then what they do is that they take them off of their insurance and either like medical insurance or car insurance, and then they need it, and then they call them and they're like, hey, what's going on? And they tell them, well, I took you off because you cheated on me. And I was like, you know, I never thought of people doing that to someone. But, you know, insurance is kind of important, you know, and when you take someone off and then they really need it, it's like paying that shit out of pocket is a nightmare. I don't know, some people do that. And I just, it's like very creative and unusual way I've seen people deal with that. Oh, a song? Yeah, I don't know that song. Man, healthcare is so fucking expensive, you know? Like, you know, like even if, like, I guess some people are just like that, you know, but, like, I mean, I don't know what I'd do. Like, if someone were cheating on me, like, I don't think I want to financially ruin them. Like, you know, you know what I mean? Like, you know? And, like, people are they're recording this and, like, posting it online, and it's just, you know, like, man, I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, like, you deal with your grief and stuff on your own, but, like, I mean, to, like, also record it, too, and, like, old cat meme. I don't think I know that meme. Some of these I can't outline fully, and I think that's okay. I think that's still gonna be workable. It's a kitty reading a newspaper and having an epiphany. That's cute. I love cats. Cats is not trash, yeah. Weird to me some people just try to throw away animals like that. That's so scary. This is what it looks like now. Oh, sorry. Here's what it looks like now. So the outlines did add a lot more boldness, but that's okay because with a lighter color pencil could actually make it pop in a very unique way if I use the color combinations right. Oh yeah, I love these candies. These are my absolute favorite gummy candy. They're called peelers. So this is the gummy, right? You can actually like peel it, and there's like, I don't know what it is, but like if you look at the picture, I don't know, it's still candy, but like you can actually peel it and it's really cool. And I really like the texture. I like the flavor of it too. And it's got mango, peach, lychee, lemon. Hold on. I thought it had real fruit flavor. Okay, well it's artificially flavored, I guess. I thought it had real fruit flavor. They got different kinds, but there's not a lot of variety. I try to find them. But I guess they're just not as popular. But they are really good. Oh yeah, what's going on here? I need to find my colors here. I don't know if I want to use this, Bold and Bright. If I want to use color pencil, I don't know. Color pencil, I already know what that looks like. Where's the... I need to test this out. This is called blue-green. Why is it called blue-green? That doesn't look blue-green to me at all. That literally does not look like blue-green to me at all. What the heck? That looks really beautiful next to the cobalt. I think we're gonna do that, yeah. I forget how dainty crayons are. They're so dainty. I like the way it's looking already. It looks really cool. Yeah, this artwork is far from finished, and I'm probably not going to finish it today. There's a lot of color layering. It takes a lot of mastery because there's just so many colors here. To make something dynamic and harmonious is a bit challenging. I don't think I can live without these. I don't think I'll ever get tired of these. I love them so much. Okay, what other color am I going to use? Because the black does need a balance. I kind of want to do orange. And I don't think that's a good idea yet. Or I could use a yellow. I'm using my imagination. What would it look like if I added yellow? Purple, maybe? Purple. Or green. Maybe I will do the green. But I need a specific kind of purple, but I don't think I have that. I don't have that. It's like, that's too lilac. I need something. Maybe that color. Maybe this color. Let me test it out. These look really nice on black too. Oh, what was that? So that actually does end up looking more purple. This probably is the winner. And for the green, I like it, but do they have a brighter version? Here's a chartreuse. It's alright. I think if I mix them together, it's better. So we're going to put a purple over black here because the black is already touching a green. This blue-green right here. So that way it follows the pattern. So this is gonna be, I need the green here. Do I need the green here or is it on this side? Oh shit, I don't know what happened here, I messed up. I must have spreaded it or something. Damn. There's a streak there, I didn't do that. I think I might have done it. Yeah, I think this might have bled off it. That's fine. We could probably continue the pattern. Yeah, that was not intentional. Yeah, that was not intentional, but it's gonna be okay. Why are people strange? Because people are crazy, yeah. They really are crazy. feel like I'm missing something. No, it's alright. What do I feel like I'm missing? Let me try putting these stripes here. That's gonna be a bit challenging. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'll just have to wing it. See? I'm able to do it. Okay, good. I'm doing a great job winging it. Yeah, that way it looks like it was not an accident. It was on purpose. Honestly, I should have known more. I should have known better than to mark it over the actual artwork itself, but this works. It's how you take an unfortunate thing and make it more interesting than just an accident. It's called creativity. I want more yellow. It might be hard to see on camera, but I am using yellow. I'm a little bit fed up with color pencils. I overexerted myself on this because I've used so many fucking color pencils on this and blended them so hard, like it's just like the effort of trying to do that again is just like deterred me from using color pencils, but I know I need to use them eventually here. Try to get a gradient here. Where are the other ones? That's alright. It's okay if you're driving. I understand. This is looking so cool. Trying to figure out what I need to do over here though, but I don't know if I need to do anything. I just need to stare at this. I think I will put an orange. An orange color. Oops, I dropped it. It's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be all right. All right. I'm tempted to say it's done, but something's not quite right. This blue is very intense, and I can't satiate it. I'm thinking. No, I don't know. I guess it is okay. I guess it is finished. Is there a white crayon here? You know, here I was thinking, oh yeah, I'm not going to finish it today. And I'm like, oh wow, yes I did. I need to grab my other crayons. I need some purple. Do I need purple? Actually, no. Actually, I don't know. I need blue. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I figured it out. I needed this color of blue here. I figured it out. Great. That's what was missing. Sound alright. Much better. This is what it looks like. I think it is. I think it is done. Yeah, I think it's finished. It looks pretty cool. I like it. Looks very, I don't know how to describe it. It almost feels chaotic. Like it feels very impactful, but it doesn't really invoke peace or harmony. I don't know, looking at it makes me think. It's just, I call it peculiar. I zoomed out so that you can see the whole thing. Are you still here, Mark? Oh, you might be driving. So be careful. Yeah. You're here? Okay. If you want, I can pull an oracle card for you, if that's what, or anything. If there's anything in particular I can do a divination on, let me know, or you could let me pick. Okay, yeah, I can pick. Alright. Let me see. Let me put this artwork away for now. And it's just, this is just the paper I have underneath the artwork because it helps the texture. The pigment rest on the texture of the paper better. I'm thinking, which one do I want to use? Let's see. Oracle card. What kind of oracle card? Oh, I know, just the one. Sacred Rebels. I love this one. I saw Genevieve. She has this. And ever since I saw that from her, I wanted to get my own. And I was able to get my own, thanks to you. There's so much wisdom in these cards. That's why I'm like, oh my goodness, I want to buy that. Let me pull a card for you. Give me a minute. Inner trust. These cards are pretty big. They're a little bit wild to shuffle. Let me see if I can bring this closer. Oh my god, you won't believe this. I was muted the whole time. I'm so mad. Oh my god. No, I have to read it again. Oh my god, please. Oh my god. I just can't. I can't. Let me. This whole time, I'm so sorry. I must have been reading for like 4 minutes, and you didn't hear any of it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here we go. Let's try this again. Inner trust. Though it may be cloaked and hidden, within you lies natural magnificence, vibrancy, and true uniqueness. The harder this is for you to believe, the more growth this oracle is offering you now. Your opportunity for growth lies in letting go of the need to hide yourself from the world and to let go of any doubt about the wonder of what lies within you. This oracle brings you the message that it is time for you to trust yourself and let the real inner you out from behind the veil. You are being assured that you can trust your intuition and your own sense of things. Sometimes what you sense will be love, and you will open your heart and move easily towards the source of that love. Be it in the form of another person, a new career path, a project which you care deeply about and want to pursue, or a spiritual or creative practice that you are keen to explore. Sometimes what you sense will be more challenging than this and will ask something different of you. It might be that you sense fear and sabotage lurking within someone's intentions or in the situations around you. This oracle asks you to trust yourself to find the most authentic and self-loving way to deal with that. Perhaps you have drawn this card because you are unnecessarily holding yourself back out of fear or lack of belief in your ability to support and care for yourself, or in the importance of your need for self-expression in your relationships. The Oracle of Inner Trust comes to you with this guidance. You know what you're doing. You have enough wisdom and intuition to be able to place yourself more fully in the world, to take steps to unhide yourself, even if you feel you have no clue about what is happening at a broader level in your life. Even if you can't quite see the whole picture of what is taking place within or around you. You still have all the wisdom and intuitive ability you need to take one step at a time and navigate your way through absolutely anything that life brings to your door. If you have been thinking of taking a leap of faith and doing things differently, whether in your personal life or your creative work, then this oracle brings a particular message to trust your instincts and go for it. This oracle comes at a time when the patterns of your life are shifting. You can take advantage of this shift and leap into an entirely new level of consciousness and experience. This is not a time for self-doubt or playing small. It is a time to get in touch with the courage, boldness, and daredevil within, and to take that step, big or small, into the future that is beckoning you forward. You have the wings to fly. Sometimes we don't realize it until we leap over the edge of what we have known and begin to soar into a new life. Place your hands on your heart and say aloud or think very clearly, I trust in the love of my heart. Place your hands on your stomach and say it out loud or think very clearly, I trust in my instincts. Place your hands on your belly and say out loud or think very clearly, I trust in the flow of life. Say the following aloud, I trust myself. I trust in my higher self. I trust in life. When I don't know, my higher self does know. I'm guided by the wise voice of my higher self within my heart. I trust myself and I allow myself to be guided in all things by the wise instinctive knowing within. I'm not afraid to be seen. I unveil myself from my hiding places, and step by step I show myself within all my unique beauty to the world. I am seen and I am received with love by myself and by others. I am worthy. And that's it. This one's called Secret Rebels Oracle, Guidance for Living a Unique and Authentic Life. If you want, I can pull another card for you, Mark, from a different oracle. Sometimes it helps. And this is the... Let me try to get the artwork on camera. If I can. If I can. I'm doing my best. It's hard to get the whole thing there. How was that? Did that card resonate? Sure, thanks so much. Okay, yeah. Let me get the wisdom of the Tao. Alright, let's move this away. Grab a different oracle. Alright, let me pull a card for you. The Well, 48. Seeking truth, wisdom, insight, intuitive knowing, return to the source, getting to the bottom of things. And it's like a person diving into water, like the ocean. Number 48, The Well. Let me look at the guidebook and read it to you. The well symbolizes the place within each of us that is a deep and ever-present source of renewal. Its serene depths, uncorrupted by the personality. It is the source from which intuitive knowledge springs. Wisdom is drawn out of its depths. from the darkness of the unconscious into the light of understanding. In order to receive the refreshing benefits of the well, you must dive deep, turning your attention inward and bypassing external influences. Approaching the heart of wisdom requires humility. You must go naked, carrying no props for the ego, wearing no masks of persona. Unencumbered by the weight of fears or doubts, you can plunge in. Your manner of approaching the well is critical to what you will bring up. If you are denied sustenance, it is because of your attitude. For only with deep sincerity and receptivity can you partake of its timeless wisdom. To approach casually or half-heartedly is like attempting to draw water up in a cracked or broken bucket. It may be possible to gather a few drops, but your longing can never be quenched. The well is truth. Drinking from it takes time and patience and your full attention. The journey towards self-knowledge requires that we willingly enter the darkness of uncertainty. Becoming more aware has its own timing, profound in its perfection, that has nothing to do with our personal preferences. Impatiently pushing for answers or seeking to hurry things along the quest for knowledge invariably leads to dead ends. Nevertheless, all of the apparent mistakes and wrong turns are an essential part of each person's unique process and cannot be avoided. Insight only comes from totally living your own experience and being guided by your own heart. Sometimes in the quest for truth, a rare opportunity occurs where we meet an individual whose deep wisdom touches our own being to the very core. The experience of their compassion and understanding can profoundly affect the course of our lives. In their presence, sincerity, grace, and wisdom seem to be reflected back to us as though we are gazing into a mirror and seeing the face of our ultimate potential. Their outpouring of wisdom seems effortless and inexhaustible. However much we partake of it, the wellspring of grace never seems to run dry. Ultimately, however, this passage with another must take us back to the heart of our own consciousness, for the final steps towards the recognition of truth can only be taken alone. We gradually come to realize that understanding surfaces from within our own self and can never ever be supplied by another. We are blessed to be lovingly guided on the path by a spiritual teacher or wise friend, but they can never walk our walk for us. It is a little like finally riding a bike without guard wheels. At first it's pretty shaky, but gradually we get the hang of it and then never turn back. To drink from the source of clarity within the depths of the self is to know the taste of the Tao. It is available to all those who thirst and are willing to dive into the core of being to be nourished. Once you have tasted from the clear waters of consciousness, you can return to it often. It is the source that sustains and refreshes eternally, flowing like a clear spring through the whole of existence. You can no longer afford to avoid the work of self-reflection. To continue doing so would be a waste of your potential. The work now is to clarify your own wellspring so you will have something to offer others. Unless you create time for self-reflection and integration, there will be an undercurrent of unhappiness and discontent that stems from a lack of self-worth. This would all undermine all that you say and diminish all that you do. What a pity. Your worth is being bypassed, and that is a shame. If others recognize what you have to offer, it would benefit everyone, including you. Unfortunately, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And however disappointing it may be, it is better to move on than to dry up from a lack of circulation. Eventually your contribution will be valued, but don't wait around for it. There is a need for restructuring and reprioritizing, so hang up a temporarily out of service sign and get to work. You have so much to offer others. Give freely of your wisdom and compassion. It is meant to be shared. You are an inexhaustible source of guidance for others, and the more they seek you out, the better you feel. Your availability and natural wisdom nourishes them and simultaneously enriches your own heart. If you want, I can pull another tarot card from a different oracle. Just let me know. Sure, why not? Okay, cool. You're welcome. This is a new one. This is called the Awakening Tarot. Even though it's technically not an oracle, there's enough information in the guidebook here that makes it a good enough oracle, in my opinion. It makes it unique. Alright, so these can be read in the upright or reversed, so I'm going to need to, I never shuffled these before, so I'm going to need to put these in, some of these are going to be in reverse, and some of them are going to be in the upright, but I really got to shuffle these because they're not shuffled, so they really need to be mixed up. Ah, they're a little slippery because they're new. Oh my god, hold on. Let me just, I think I need to pull them closer to me because like once dragging them causes them to slip too much. Give me a moment. Gotta make sure these are really, really shuffled. Some of these are stuck. Right now I'm just making sure they're all random. Because once they're new, like, you know, you really gotta make sure they're shuffled well. Okay, I think they're almost done. Okay, here we go. I think I'm going to pull 3 cards here for you. Alright, I think I know what's going on. I think I can't, the deck is already pretty thick. I think if I try cutting it in half and shuffling them, it just makes it hard to shuffle. So I gotta like separate them where like one half is bigger than the other. Otherwise it gets weird. What messages? Oh shit. Okay. We got 1 of fire in reverse. We got well-being in reverse and visionary of earth in the upright. So I never used this before, so let's see what happens. Okay. 1 of fire. That's like the Ace of Wands in reverse in the traditional tarot. Where's the fire? Oh, here it is. Oh, is this where it starts? Where does it start? Okay. Okay, here. 1 of fire. Where's the reversed? Okay. Lack of enthusiasm for beginning anything may indicate a misunderstanding of a situation or procrastination or perhaps a lack of energy. One way of looking after our physical well-being is by moving, especially when many of us spend hours at a desk without noticing how much time has passed. Resting and eating properly are also important for you so you can keep your energy levels healthy. If anyone is discouraging you or putting out your spark of enthusiasm, take a moment to look at your environment to see where support is lacking externally. Ensure you aren't internalizing this and stopping yourself before you begin. Alright, there's still more. Alright. Watch out for any energy vampires in your midst who make you feel drained after speaking with you, yet seem energetic when they leave. Firm boundaries will assist you with this type of person. Are you convincing others that they shouldn't endeavor to begin something because of your own fears, that a project will be abandoned? Here's the shadow side. Sometimes the shadow we encounter with this card is a lack of self-confidence. We initially believe in a project, get enthused, and then allow it to fade before giving it a try. Once a fire is lit, we must tend to it and ensure we are feeding it with plans and action to keep the flames alive. Getting to the root of this issue, or when you first felt this way, will help you overcome this shadow. We are all evolving, and we don't need to allow our past experiences, however difficult, to dictate our present or future. Here are the reflection questions. Write down 5 things that inspire you to action. Can you describe what drains your energy the most? Can you list the number of things you started that you were enthusiastic about when you began but then lost interest? When friends or family members begin new projects, how do I feel in general? What passions have waned over the years? Which have remained the same or increased? Okay, that one's done. Next is well-being, 16 in reverse. It's a major arcana in the traditional tarot. Where's number 16? Where are the majors? Are they in the back of the... Yeah, where are those? Okay, I found them. I'm surprised I didn't put them in the front. I'm sorry, it wasn't 16, it was 19. Well-being, yeah. Okay. Sometimes being too sunny can feel disingenuous or artificial. Perhaps someone in your midst is acting too friendly and you are suspicious. Look up motivations and intentions attached to an offer that seems too generous at the moment. Try not to compare yourself to others on social media who seem perfectly beautiful together and happy and say that everything is always going well. Media is not reality, and we shouldn't compare our lives to those of others who project an image as opposed to reality. When we allow others to define happiness for us, no one can attain this false state of being. Everyone has days where they are down and when they are happy. Shadow. Toxic positivity is a denial of sadness or moments that we find depressing. A balance between sharing our joy and neutral moments as well as times of sadness is normal. Sustained states of sadness are not. You should not feel that you have to pretend to be joyful all the time to please others. Perhaps sit and think about how you actually feel instead of how you should act, and allow your true emotions to emerge a little more. Did you have, here are the questions. Did you have a summer vacation that you wish to recreate? Has happiness been elusive for you at times? If so, when? Does the happiness of a friend or family member affect you? Have you ever been criticized for being happy? How do you define joy? Okay, the next card is Visionary of the Earth. I guess this is like a page or a knight. I'm not sure. Let me find that one. There's Voyager of the Earth. There's Artist of the Earth. Oh, here, Visionary of the Earth. This is in the upright. Okay. You have awakened your ability to see, hear, and experience the earth element fully. It is now time to use your earth skills to envision a better future for yourself and the local, national, and international communities. You have created a firm foundation for yourself, and nothing is stopping you from future growth. Allow your confidence to shine because you have worked hard to achieve this visionary status. Share any suggestions you may have about the well-being of humanity and Earth's resources. Consider volunteering at a food bank or shelter, or offering your skills for a community outside your own. You are or can be an excellent leader who allows others to feel secure and safe because you model exemplary behavior and are, I think that's equitable. If offered a promotion, or you are considering a career in social work, finances, resources, or creating with materials in a sustainable or innovative way, you will be successful. Your ideas are valuable. This is the time to shine. Alright, who are or were the best and worst bosses you've ever had? Describe their characteristics. When you do leadership when do your leadership capabilities shine? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being optimal, how would you rate your current physical resources such as finances, material goods, and home environment? Name 3 examples of visionaries you admire who pushed past their challenges to achieve great things. What is your vision for the future of the planet? And that's it. That's it. How is that? Did that resonate? Trying to get these cards in. Yes, it did. Thank you. Awesome. I'm so glad. Right. Well, I think that's it for the stream. And I'm going to end the stream now. So I'm glad it helped. Talk to you later. Bye, guys. Or whoever's here. Bye. Bye. Bye.